In an epic competition of tiny proportions, everybody ready? 11 elite miniaturists from around the world.
I am here.
Battle it out one itty-bitty room at a time.
So painful.
They better not sweat the small stuff.
Oh!
Because if they survive elimination, they'll walk away with the ultimate prize. Now, only 5 remain to keep their tiny dream alive.
Go tiny or go home.
I'm Abba Amakwando, and this is Best in Miniature. Hello again. You are the final 5. Congratulations on making it this far.
To be winning challenges towards the end, it feels great. The stakes are high. I want to win this competition.
I didn't even think I would reach this far, so yay me.
Your tiny houses are all really shaping up. But before we get to your next room, it's time to warm up with a mini challenge. As always, how you do in these mini challenges is considered in your overall judging. And as all of you recall, this challenge is judged blind. Judges, we'll see you later.
Good luck, everyone.
Good luck, everyone.
Okay, miniaturists, I'll throw you a bone with some clues.
Today, it's gonna be a bit of a dog's breakfast. It could be the catch of the day. And I'm also gonna let the cat out of the bag. Figured it out yet?
I'm a huge animal lover. I love them.
Ah, you got it. Today, you will be miniaturizing
A beloved pet or an animal that you feel a connection to.
the judges are expecting.
Accurate scale and realism.
Ready? You have 75 minutes to make it mini.
I love every single animal on this planet. It's just a part of me. I am making a itty-bitty rat. I love rats, and I think they are so adorable and so misunderstood, and if I didn't have 2 cats, I would definitely have a pet rat. I've always had such a connection to animals since I was a little kid. Doesn't matter how ugly it is or how cute it is, I love them. He's gonna be a cute little rat.
I am a massive animal lover. I adore animals. My own dollhouse is full of animals. There's several different techniques you can use to create a realistic miniature animal. You can use needle felting. You can mold them out of clay. You can carve them out of wood. I'll be interested to see which technique each artist use. Let's have some fun with this one.
I am making a hot dog, otherwise known as a dash hound. I'm making this dog because it's very sculptural, and I think the clay lends itself nicely to that. I don't do animals, but I'm gonna do one today.
What I'm hoping to see today is to instantly be able to identify what this animal is. Realism is important for this challenge. We all know what fur feels like, what feathers look like. It's gonna be really easy to tell if something doesn't feel lifelike or convincing.
I like monochromatic black and white zebras, Dalmatians, so I thought I'll make like a black and white sheep. Animals are super hard. They're complex, and they're gonna need fur or hair, so that in itself takes a really long time. I'm getting to try this new technique, which a lot of little critters are made out of. It's called felting. You take wool and you use a needle object, and just by picking it, the felt gets really stable, and you can really shape it and mold it. I think it looks like a little sheep once I get that taken care of. Yeah, it's getting there.
If you see, it's so small.
Oh, you went with a chick?
Yeah.
Cute.
There's no eyes.
I'm trying to do a chick right now. Growing up in the Philippines, I had a happy childhood. Every Sunday we go to church, and there are a lot of vendors outside selling little chickens. Mom, can I have those chicks, please? And I remember I had 5. They're cute, and that's why I decided to make little chickens today. This material is very similar to the chick's feathers, so I'm just curling it up to make it like bulky, and then I'm using a polymer clay for the egg and for the beak.
Hello, Stephen.
Hello.
What are you working on?
Well, I'm converting this pile of feathers into a beautiful owl.
What's your strategy here?
Well, I've carved a bit of wood vaguely into sort of like owl sort of shape. And then I've got to cover it in feathers.
So why an owl?
We've had them in the garden before and stuff, and they are just amazing things to see.
Yeah.
When they sit, you see them in a hedgerow and the head swivels around completely to watch you and stuff.
Yeah,
and they're slightly mysterious.
I've never made a wooden thing covered in feathers. It's coming along really well. It actually looks like a little owl that you'd stick in a doll's house. It's fine.
It'll look like a bird. It'll have feathers on it. Probably won't fly.
30 minutes remain. You have 30 minutes left.
It's going somewhere. It looks like a seal right now, made out of licorice, but yeah. It's kind of going okay. I don't know how it's going, honestly. I need to get those floppy ears correct.
This is very frustrating. It's tiny as heck. So you have to be very gentle with your movements and making sure you don't squish it. The rat is so tiny. Why did I pick something so small? So tiny. But it's adorable.
Hi, Shallow.
Hi, Abba.
What's up?
I'm stressing out because I haven't done this before, but
This is your first time making animals?
Yes. I'm trying to relax.
Oh, so it's the little chickie coming out of its shell. Oh, that's adorable.
I decided to add some humor, so I'm adding like eggshell on their heads, and then some are like, I'm here.
Well, he was just born.
How cute are they?
It's going well. I'm going really, really fast, and I have the puncture wounds to prove it. I'm trying not to get blood on this white wool.
I don't like this project.
As I'm making the rat, I'm constantly thinking, I want whiskers. What am I gonna use for whiskers? I'm looking at the supplies that we have. I can't find anything that is small enough in scale, but then I see a jar of feathers and I decide, well, the spine of the feather is pretty tiny. So I just end up pulling out all the feathers and using the spine as whiskers. Oh, I just lost a whisker. Oh boy.
These feathers are stuck on with hope and inspiration and bad words.
I'm just making one more toy.
I just need some finishing touches on this. This one is Pookie, the larger one. This one is Cookie. You know, Philip is my friend here, and he calls me Pookie, so I'm calling one Pookie and one Cookie, just to rhyme. Philip
Yes, love.
doesn't look like a sheep, looks like a lamb.
All right, why made a lamb then?
I'm just putting the last finishing touches. He has a little block of cheese.
You have 1 minute left.
1 minute.
Oh my God.
Focus, focus.
Works for me.
There goes another whisker.
Hoot, hoot. Oh, I hate you.
Hurrah!
Pause off your pets. Time's up. Please bring your animals to the front.
I think it looks really good. It's not a dog, it's not a cat. Definitely an owl.
Aww. When I see a tiny miniature, my instinct reaction is to just go, it's just so cute. It really just does something to me. It's adorable.
Hi.
Hi, Emma.
Welcome back, judges. Let's see who's up to scale.
The owl, my goodness, beautiful work. The different textures and the way that the feathers are sitting beautifully on the model itself, absolutely lovely. I feel the scale is a little bit off, would be about that big in real life, but a lot of skill has gone into this.
The sheep, this makes me smile. It's very fun, very cartoony, which is what makes you smile about it.
The scale is definitely a bit off for me. It looks like the size of a small pony you could ride off into the sunset. But what's not to love is hilarious. The rat. I'm going to need one of these.
For sure. It looks tiny up against the chest piece.
Oh, my word. Outstanding. Whoever's done this has even got the right scale on the whiskers, the ears.
My mind is blown. It is so real. I can almost see the nose twitching right now.
Right? Absolutely.
Cheese.
The cheese. I love attention to detail, and this one nails it for me. Beautiful craftsmanship. Love it.
The chick. Definitely need this. So cute. It's like, it's fluffy, and you can hear them chirping. The action that's happening because they're just breaking out. There's little shells still on it. When you get in closer, it doesn't look like a realistic chick, but I like it.
I just think they're beautiful little things. They're just so cute. The dog, for me, possibly a dachshund, maybe. I like things to have texture, and she looks a little bit flat on texture. I've had a dachshund before, and they're fluffy, they're soft. He doesn't look real to me.
I like the feeling this gives me with the posing, so I really like the personality, and I could see him playing with the little ball. Nice little touches.
Judges, what are you thinking?
Who made this one? Jello. It's super cute. Love the detail and the animation, the posing. So much about it we really love, so it's a really nice job.
Who made the wrap? Suzette. This is right up there with some of the best work I've seen. Beautiful attention to detail. Love the whiskers, one of our best.
All of these animals made us smile, making it so hard to choose. But the competitor whose pet was pick of the litter is Suzette.
Thank you.
Congratulations, Suzette. Come up and claim your prize.
Thank you so much.
There you go.
My cute little rattles. I am so excited because they had fun looking at it and I had fun making it, so it's an incredible feeling. It's a huge compliment. It's 2 wins in a row, and I'm thinking, wow, that's a nice little streak.
Welcome back, miniaturists.
It's time for your big challenge.
This is the last challenge before the semi-final, and the stakes couldn't be higher.
For today's big challenge, you'll take on a room that can sometimes get very hot. The kitchen.
Oh boy, I'm not looking forward to making this kitchen. There's a lot of stuff in there.
The kitchen is also considered the heart of the home, a high-traffic, high-activity area. So it's going to require you to make a lot of things.
So your kitchen should have distinct areas for making and storing food, as well as washing up. This is the most demanding room yet.
As usual, you will have access to a selection of pre-made miniatures
In the mini mall for the final hour of the competition to help you with anything you run out of time to make.
Now let's see what you can cook up. You have 8 hours to build your kitchens. Go!
Oh, this is heavy. Oh, gosh.
The kitchen is gonna be rough. I can just feel it. To make the kitchen come alive, you really have to fill it with items, and that's what's worrying me the most.
My kitchen at home is the busiest always because I'm always there cooking dinner and then lunch for the next day. Kitchen is a lot. There's a lot of parts in it. I want this, I want that, I want everything in this kitchen, and I don't think 8 hours is enough. The kitchen I'm making today is gonna be an L shape with built-in cabinets, an island with a bar. It has a skylight, and it's my birthday today, so I'm making myself a cake. One thing I want for my birthday is to nail this challenge. I am in the final 5, and I haven't won a challenge. I'm always in the middle. Winning this would be validation that this is what I'm born to do. I need to defeat Philip on this one.
You talking about me? What'd you say?
No.
I didn't get you a birthday gift yet.
I knew I had good skills coming into this, so I'm proud of myself that I'm this far in the competition. Especially because everything's by hand. I can't 3D print, I can't laser cut. It's the old-fashioned way of making miniatures. So I've completely surprised myself. In this design of the kitchen, it's going to have high gloss surfaces, marble, seating at the bar, and then it's also gonna feature a boutique wine cellar. Food delivery came because this person doesn't grocery shop, and then some crates of champagne that got delivered. It's very much gonna be the continuation of the dinner party. For this challenge, I'm going to just do lots of high gloss plastics, stones, lots of wood. There has to be food, there has to be cabinetry, there's gotta be appliances. This is gonna be a big one. Wish me luck.
We're down to our top 5 miniaturists now. I'm looking for someone who's going to step up and above everybody else.
Totally agree. What I'm hoping to see in the kitchen is one that functions properly, designed for someone to cook in it. And let's make that convincing. And then here's their chance to explode with personality. It doesn't have to be neat. It should really be comforting and warm because we're gonna eat.
What I'm hoping to see is that they pay attention to the details. This challenge is the hardest one yet because of all the things I have to include in the kitchen, appliances, cabinetry, food. It's a tall order, and only the best miniaturists are going to be able to pull it off and move on to the semi-finals.
It's certainly interesting trying to think of all the bloody things you've got to make to fill it with. There's so many things.
There'll be a butler's mirror, there'll be meat hanging from the ceiling, a table for slicing up stuff, and a big storage cupboard.
It'll all be higgledy-piggledy. Hopefully the judges will understand that there won't be the food separation.
Gone back a couple hundred years.
Health and safety didn't really exist, but it will look very jolly.
The design elements are so cohesive, you'd have to be blind not to recognise it.
To be able to live in a sort of 18th to 19th century way, it'd just be so cool.
Hey, Eva.
What's going on?
I'm making a ice box.
Oh,
So it's an old school type fridge. And there's a lot of other things that I plan to do that is going to take a lot of my time.
Like what? What are you planning?
We're going to have some things levitating. The kitchen that I'm making is, of course, keeping to the theme of the house. It's going to be Victorian style. It's going to be vintage. And I will be making a cast iron stove. I'll be making an ice box, a pantry shelving unit, and levitating pots and pans.
That sounds like a lot of work. How are you gonna make them levitate?
Invisible thread.
Ooh, okay.
I think of my house as a movie, and each room is a different scene. It's a continuation. It's starting to scare me. That's what I expect. And if I'm not getting that sort of reaction, then I don't feel like I've done my job right. Normally in movies, when we get to the end, it gets crazy.
This is gonna be less moody than the other rooms. It's a kitchen, so I think it should be brighter. I've never done a kitchen before, and it's a tight space, but I'm just gonna have to fit all the required elements in there. This kitchen features teak cabinetry, a feature wall, hexagon tiles, and Caribbean food. I am working on my cabinets. I think that's gonna be my most time-consuming job. It all fits together like a puzzle, so one thing's off, everything's off. I know the judges expect a certain look from me, and I'm hoping I can pull it off. Okay.
How are you feeling about the miniaturists in our final 5?
When you look around the room and you see the final 5 and how different they are, their style, the materials they work in, their aesthetic, it's really exciting. So I think this 5 couldn't have been any better.
If you was an estate agent or a realtor, how would you sell a house on the street?
Exactly.
You have a mid-century modern, you have a Jordan, you have a New York apartment, a container house, and then what the hell, Suzette's house?
A haunted house.
Would get you to turn your car around and shoot off in the opposite direction. At this level of the competition, the miniaturists need to create not just a beautiful room, it's got to be an exceptionally well-designed room with, for the miniatures that are in that room, above and beyond anything. They have one hell of a challenge in front of them.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, I'm making some butler's mirrors, big sort of fisheye sort of glass that when you look at, you can see the image all around you. And so I'm trying to make those at the bottom of a drinks can and some air rifle pellets.
I like using found objects because you could probably buy all the bits and pieces, but my house, it's not that sort of thing.
I'm just sort of like distressing them, making them look a bit old, and they've come out really well as butler's mirrors.
I'm always looking at stuff to make into something else.
Like those bits, the bacon, that's sycamore seeds. They come out well. And these are just carved bits of wood that look like ham.
It's a really good feeling to actually convert something into something else. And when it actually looks like what it's supposed to look like is wonderful.
That's a good one. That is a pineapple. That's going to be so cool.
Miniaturists, here's some food for thought. We are 2 hours into this challenge. You have 6 hours left.
What? I'm feeling like there's still so much to get done. I'll be making some food, finishing my sink, and then I have to make a stove. Oh my goodness. Oh no, I have a stove to make. I have to get this stove done. How did I forget about the stove?
There's a lot of things to do. I don't know. I'm not sure anymore. I want everything in this kitchen, but I don't know if I have time for that.
Philip.
Hey, beautiful. How's it going?
Oh, hey, beautiful. Are you back? What are you working on?
My lower cabinetry and countertop.
Okay, honey, this is elaborate.
My own kitchen's very similar to this. Super minimal, clean. I don't generally have a lot of food because I'm too lazy to grocery shop. Sometimes I keep old shoes in the oven. I know that's a fire hazard, but it's extra storage. The upper cabinets will be functioning with food in them, but like, yeah, my fridge, maybe there's eggs and there's like a mixer for vodka. That's about it.
Don't I know it?
I live alone, I make miniatures, and I drink. Only at night.
I'm making a sink. It's a Victorian style, and I want it to look like the paint is chipping. It's gonna be crazy. To make the paint look like it's chipping, you paint everything in a dark color. On top of that, you spread basic white glue. The glue and the paint don't mix, so once it starts drying, it starts separating, and it gives this beautiful illusion that the paint is cracking. So that's gonna start to crack.
Knock, knock.
Hello.
Hello.
How are you feeling about the kitchen? Are you enjoying it? Does it scare you? Or?
You know, this is my first kitchen, and I think I've stayed away from them because it doesn't offer me the same opportunity to style like the other rooms.
I do remember it's one of the smaller rooms in your house.
It is smaller. I have a small kitchen also in my home, so...
So you're no stranger to this.
I'm stepping up to the challenge, and this is going to be a stylish kitchen. I'm feeling somewhat frazzled, but I'm just trying to keep my cool.
We are halfway through this challenge.
I'm just stressing about all the things you have to make.
I know.
There's just so many pieces.
I hear you. Kind of want to crawl into my mini bed.
Yeah.
Put the covers over my head.
I'm so behind. I don't know what to do. It's really the kitchen. I have done this before. The one that I did before, it took me a month. So, this is really impossible.
I'm on track. If I work diligently, I'll be in a good spot. So I'm gonna change my design route a little bit. I'm using some mat board to finish off my island. I covered it with this marble gloss finish, but the one thing that I don't always get to do is coat the brown insides of the board that I cut. So I've painted them white, and I think the judges will appreciate it. No exposed cardboard at all. I've learned my lesson. Yes, it looks better, but it did take 10 minutes. So something's gonna get crossed off or pushed down the road.
Hi, Sheila.
Sorry, we scared you. Sorry. That's focus. I love it.
Yeah. I'm so stressed right now because I haven't done the food yet.
If you've made all the kitchen components, then you've only got the food to do.
The problem is I haven't done the pantry yet, so the clock is against me, as always.
What is the theme of the kitchen? What's going on? Is it going to be food fight? Is it going to be chaos?
It's my
Is it gonna
birthday today.
Oh, today's your birthday.
Yes.
Oh,
So it will be a cake.
for you.
Yeah, baking my own cake.
We'll let you get to it. Good luck.
Thank you.
Save us a piece.
Thank you.
I know the time is ticking away. I had given myself 2 hours max to build these cabinets, and I've gone over that time.
I'll put one more hinge on. Not quite.
I want to impress the judges by making cabinetry. I restore furniture. So this is kind of my comfort zone.
I don't know if I have time to take off a little bit. 1/16.
I'm gonna have to cut some corners. The cabinets above were supposed to have opening doors. I'm not gonna do that anymore. I'm just gonna focus on the pantry doors. Of course I want to win the challenge. I want to stay in the competition.
I just gotta keep moving. Okay.
The miniaturists are working on their kitchens, so tell me why this is the perfect challenge to lead us into the semifinals.
At this point in the competition, this kitchen is ideal because it's two extremes coming together. We got the organic with food, and we got the man-made with the cabinetry of the appliances. The challenge is who can master both.
Yeah. There's nowhere to hide. It has pottery, it has metals, it has paper, it has wood.
I agree.
The artisans, they will have to touch on all of those things.
We've already seen amazing food creation from Suzette in her dining room, and we know Shallow and Roxanne have the skills. But so far, I haven't seen a morsel of food at any of their stations, which worries me.
Yeah.
One hour left. You have 1 hour left.
Oh my gosh.
I don't feel like I have enough time. I think I'm going to probably sacrifice some of the food.
And the mini mall is now open. Remember, the judges are looking at what you make from scratch, so choose your items wisely.
Don't hurt me! Don't hurt me!
Kooks, where's the mixer? With this room, I'm gonna splurge a little bit. I've been very restrictive with what I take purposely.
I'm sorry.
You loved it.
Oh, sorry.
Oh my goodness.
Sorry.
You guys are making a mess.
When the mini mall opens, it's sort of like there's a sale on, or they've got free donuts.
Oh, sorry. You're falling.
This is the longest I've ever seen you guys in the mini mall.
It's the kitchen.
Oh, you break it, you buy it, Philip.
I'm good for it. Probably the first challenge where I'm definitely feeling the time crunch. There's so much to a kitchen.
It's way too much time already.
I grabbed 4 acrylic chairs from my center island and a bunch of wine bottles. Okay, I think that's everything.
I got the fridge that I need because this is a kitchen, so we need to accessorize everything. And if we are doing it from scratch, it's impossible.
Everything's worked so far. My mirrors, my food, everything's actually functioned and sort of looks like what it's supposed to.
It's really exciting to fool the eye. I like that.
Wooden toothbrush, chop off the end, and then stick that on there, and it'll be a broom. Clever, eh? And you can still brush your teeth.
It's so important that this wine cellar is working out. I just really want to focus on getting the wine cellar in. The judges love all kinds of textures, and doing a modern home, it's been a struggle for me to kind of work that in. So the wine room will add a really warm wooden element to it. It's separate enough from the kitchen, yet it's cohesive, and I think it's just really fun and whimsical. And plus, like, there's a dinner party with champagne bottles. They came from somewhere. Oh, there's a room with crates of champagne in it. It's gonna be gorgeous.
I'm making a few packaged things, but then I also want to add some Trinidadian traditional breakfast items.
So this is saltfish. I've already made some bake.
Bake is our national bread. It's made without yeast.
This is not a week thing. This is strictly weekend.
Growing up, my mom would usually make this on a Sunday morning, and you definitely will smell it. You know, it just smells so good. Making this is just very familiar to me. I don't have to think about it. It's just part of my DNA.
20 minutes left. You have 20 minutes left.
Food is definitely not happening, that's for sure. I don't have time to do it, and it's disheartening, but I almost already knew that it was coming.
I still have the food, the sink, the pantry items. I'm doing the sink right now. There's no time left, and I feel so bad. I need to sacrifice some of the things. So I left the bottom of the sink bare so that I could tick all the criteria. I'm hoping that this compromise will send me home.
1 minute left. You have 1 minute left.
I need 2 hours. I will not finish this, I'm telling you. I'm screwed right now.
Oh, I wanted to paint that wall.
I'm really, really fast painting.
I'm making a mess around here. I'm filling up my space.
Oh boy.
Oh boy. I can do it. I can do it.
Yes, yes, yes.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The kitchen is now closed. Hands up.
I'm not gonna lie, that was a lot of moving parts to put together for a challenge.
I'm tired. Yes, my hands are up. Can I sit down? I'm so dead tired. I feel bad about below the sink, but I'm still happy.
My room is just chaos and piles of stuff. Who the hell's made all this mess? It wasn't me.
It's done. The kitchen is done-ish, and it looks good. I like what I've done with the small space.
Hello, Suzette.
Suzette. Wow, just as I thought. Not a damn thing cooking, just ghosts.
I knew it.
We've come to check out Spook Central. What's going on?
The kitchen is a direct continuation from the bedroom. As he's running around, he eventually figures out how to get out of the bedroom, gets into the kitchen, and there's a haunting. All of the pans in the kitchen have been levitated to the ceiling. Knives are at the ceiling. The house is just waiting for him to walk through it and drop everything on him. And that's where we've left off.
So the challenge was to create a kitchen with somewhere to make, wash, and store food. Let's see how you did. I'm gonna take a look.
All right.
I'm feeling brave today. Black water, appetizing. So all this looks like you've handmade. It's beautifully done.
You really nailed the history by the period of the stove, the icebox, beautiful attention to the period detail of the house. I do love that, I have to say. This effect that you have on the cabinets, it's something I haven't seen so far, and I haven't seen that in anybody's house, actually, so that's a nice effect. I would have liked to have seen maybe a little bit more food.
Yeah, and you did such a fantastic job with the food when you did the dining, so I was really hoping to see some of that happening there.
Philip, your continuation of your story, can you tell us all about it, please?
There's two divergent paths. One is the boutique wine room.
Okay.
Is an extension of what happened in the dining room, because all those bottles came from somewhere, right? And then a little bit of hunger pains. So there's an attempt at mimosas, and then there's a ripped open box of cereal with a spoon, and they just went for it.
Does she actually have any food in the house, like real food?
She doesn't have the time.
This person goes to the grocery store. What could a gallon of milk cost? $20?
Yeah.
Like that type of person.
Okay, I love the galley layout of your kitchen. It makes it look huge. You got the waterfall stone happening there, which I love.
There's not a lot of food in here. I would love to have seen a little bit more.
Your centerpieces here, cool effect because it gives you that feel, but the gloss feel which you're going for.
Yeah.
Nice
And
job.
also useless pretty things that are just littering my
Abstract
spaces.
glitter,
Yeah.
I thought it was real glass. Can I take a closer look? Those vases are stunning.
Thank you.
We have been on your case about the finish of your materials, but today you've done it. This is all the way around, and it matches the wall units. It's flawless, the neatness that you achieve. I do love that.
Thank you.
Gosh,
Is that okay?
yes, so it's my birthday, and of course, it will be a messy kitchen, like a spilled sugar and flour there, because I'm baking a cake for myself. That's what I did exactly last year.
So I see one of the biggest features in the kitchen is the pantry at the back. Oh, there's a few tins of food, some chips. I see that you made your own stove with the induction hob and you made your own sink. Bought item from the Mini Mall is the refrigerator at the back. Did you paint that yourself to make it
Yes,
more unique
yes.
to you? Yeah? So even though you get things from the Mini Mall, you still customise them, which is a nice touch. The only thing I would say is when I look under the sink, it looks unfinished to me.
There should be a dishwasher underneath the sink, but I sacrificed that just to be able to tick all the criteria.
Even if you put a panel there, because it's just bringing our eye, there's like, ugh.
What a bright kitchen. And thanks for preparing us something.
Absolutely. This morning is Sunday, and we're preparing a traditional Trinidadian breakfast.
Oh, what's
What's that?
Yeah.
We have saltfish
Ooh,
and
yes.
bake.
Nice.
Yeah, what is it?
It's our traditional bread.
Right.
Oh, okay.
So it's just flour, butter, and some brown sugar.
Oh,
Yes.
I could eat that right now.
I know, it's good.
I'm gonna go and have a look at the pantry. It's quite difficult for me to get into, but the cupboards I see that you've handmade, nicely made, but they don't open. I can't see any taps on the sink. And there's some elements here, the refrigerator, the stove, the sink. Look to me, they're from the Mini Mall. And that's quite unusual for you because you tend to make a lot yourself. What happened? Was it a time management thing?
Definitely, I wanted to put most of the time into the cabinetry and the packaged food. I did try to spray paint it and add, a tea towel and just give it a little bit of an extra touch to it.
There's a flavor, there's a realism that you bring that's really warm and organic. And it's missing here, that organic feeling. And it might be the Mini Mall, it might be the lack of those details that you create. And that's what I feel is missing.
We've come to expect so much from you, and we don't feel that you have brought as much as you could have in this, because you are such a talented lady.
Yeah.
Is there like a smell coming out of your kitchen?
Yes, it's sort of like I've obviously used some herbs for the plants, and it does smell.
It's really nice.
Yes, the chap of the house, he's got told off by the housekeeper, and he's not allowed in the kitchen really, but he comes down at night time and he helps himself to the sliced meats.
Like a midnight feast?
Yeah, it's terrible.
Okay, I'm dying to take a look.
Yeah.
Take in all the fumes.
Yes, smell-o-vision, yeah.
Wow, this is really impressive. It's mutton, the steak. The knives being stored in the wood table. There's layers here to look at. I really want to look at what the required elements are, and you're giving me so much before. You're clearly hitting the points that we were asking you for, because there's food.
Yeah.
There's abundance of food. Love it.
Oh, Stephen, Michael's right. There's so many things to look at, and there's textures. The pantry's beautifully made. You have made each element your own. I love these details and the food elements, and it stinks.
Yeah.
Love it.
Thank you.
The final 5. Who impressed you with their kitchens today?
Stephen, drama, details, layers. It was all the things that I look for. It was entertaining. It was bonkers. It was very Stephen. His personality shone through in his craftsmanship, and it was hilarious. What's not to like?
Yeah.
There's so much going on. I can feel the joy that he's putting into it. Like he's making stuff out of found objects. Why? Well, just because it's fun, right?
Yeah.
And because it's amazing. So he's daring us to kind of identify these things. And the evolution of his rooms has been incredible to see, and it's so enjoyable.
Definitely.
Suzette's detail work won her the mini challenge, and now she's wowing us again with her kitchen. She's making a lot of things by hand, the stove, the icebox, handmade, lovely finish, and I do appreciate that. I'm a sucker for handcrafted, handmade workmanship.
but I feel like there should have been something more to display. She could have made a mess with some more fruit and vegetables or packets, but gosh, what an amazing story she's telling. I loved it.
Philip is giving us rooms that are exactly what he intends to give us. His vision is so clear. So either you like his vision or you don't.
Yeah.
And I do. I really do. I can feel how rich and decadent it is with the finishes that he's going for. And I think he missed the mark here with not adding that food element that made us feel this was lived in. But the room itself was beautifully executed, it's clean, right on point. He's doing a fantastic job.
Who struggled with the challenge today?
Roxanne struggled today with her kitchen, and she pulls off these tiny spaces because she's limited by what she's designed with her rooms, but they're refreshing because she brings life. And the kitchen today feels lifeless. There was a lot of use of store-bought materials from the mini mall that she modified a bit, but they didn't have that handmade feel that we loved from her.
Yeah. The kitchen was basic. It even lacked some of the smaller details like the faucet, the tap. Come on, attention to detail. It lacked the beauty that she can achieve. Yeah, I was gutted, really. I was disappointed in that one. Shallow's kitchen. She has great design ideas. I love what she can do. She's very neat. I like the pantry, but there was this huge gaping hole under the sink. There was bare wood. All the other surfaces were beautifully stained. It was finished. It had some texture. And then you looked under there and there was this bare piece of wood glaring back at me. I was disappointed.
This is not the first time we've seen Shallow not finish a room. And this time, it might cost her.
I can't explain the stress that I'm feeling. I've gone this far. I'm hoping that this room will send me home.
My biggest competition is probably everybody that's left. It's a little bit scary.
The goal is to win, and I'm feeling pretty confident about it.
Thank you all for your beautiful work yet again. You really did create the heart of the homes with your kitchens today.
There was one person that rose above, capturing realistic details and the activity and whimsy of a real working kitchen.
Today's big winner is Stephen.
Oh, good Lord. Thank you very much.
Congratulations, Stephen. Your kitchen was enthralling, interesting, smelly, but a huge amount of fun. Love the details.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
It's very nice to win a big challenge. Whatever happens, it's sort of amazing to get to the semi-finals.
Unfortunately, one very talented miniaturist will have to leave us today. This person has had an inspiring journey, coming in with only a few years' experience, but we've watched them grow by leaps and bounds in every challenge. Their kitchen just fell a little short of today's expectations. The person whose journey has come to an end is Roxanne.
Roxanne, you have grown so much in this competition. Your rooms are beautiful. You have such an amazing career ahead of you.
Please say your goodbyes to Roxanne.
I'm feeling sad to leave my miniature friends, but I'm so proud of myself. I've only been in this game for 18 months, so to make it this far, wow.
Thank you.
Now I just feel more invigorated to continue on this path.
Miniaturists, you're going to the semifinals. Congratulations.
I'm surprised that I have made it. Going to the semifinals.